Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cardad. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We are live. We're doing the ladies speed group. We're doing the Grand Slams. This is the wrong paper. Excuse me. The ladies speed. You see Martina Navratilova and Serena Williams going 1-2. Normally, those two would not be in any tournament whatsoever. But because, this is a Grand Slam, everyone's welcome for ranking points and all that. Martina Navratilova and Venus Williams are the Grand Slam winners and all that. So Serena hasn't won a Grand Slam. Serena hasn't won a tournament at all. I don't think so. Yep. So anyway, who will win this Grand Slam? We have some American star power on both sides of the draw. Anyway, the one seed Martina, who defected from Czechia to be an American citizen, beats Brzezinski, although the first set was a tiebreak. And she will face Wozniacki of Denmark, who beat the French woman Testud, also by the same 7-6, 6-3 score. The 15 seed Kuznetsova beats Jezovic 7-6, 6-3. Is this a trend? Something's fishy. 7-6, 6-3. Allen beats Shaughnessy. Oh, the woman. Lena Sharapova? Oh, 7-5, 6-4. Okay, I thought, what the heck? So Sharapova beats Gigi Fernandez. And Li Na beats Zina Garrison in 3 sets. Garrison, who shocked everyone by going to the 1990 Wimbledon final against Navratilova, loses to Li Na. So both Americans lose in this thing. So that's not good. The 6 seed Venus took out Andre Jaeger in 3 sets. So Jaeger will have to go back to NBC headquarters. But Venus wins. And it will be Kornikova who will have to face Venus. She beats Turnbull in 3 sets. The 4 seed Monica Seles is the first massive casualty. She loses to Betty Stove. So Seles can't believe she lost to Stove. Stove winning, she won the trip to the 1977 Wimbledon finals, but she lost to someone we'll mention from the right side of the bracket. So Seles loses. Maliva beats Hanika to face Stove. They went there. A lot of Americans are falling. The 14 seed Guglio beats Jen Caparetti in 3 sets, pissing off America again. And Panchraber losing to Gabby Sabatini. So Sabatini will face Guglio. Both Americans out there too. We only have 3 Americans on the left side. And there will only be 3 Americans on the left side for sure. The 12 seed Kim Clijsters gets taken out by that Benedict Arnold S. Mary Pierce. Mary Pierce could have represented Canada at international level, but chose to go to France, which was stupid because Canada was struggling women's tennis. Pierce will take on Morozova, who shocked Azarenka. Azarenka thought she was going to win, but Morozova with the big upset, so she'll face Pierce in the round of 32. The Canadian Caroline Bass against Sanchez Vicario. As you expect, Bassett fucked up the Sanchez. And she'll face Mauresmo, who beat Safina in 2 sets. So Mauresmo will face Sanchez Vicario. The 2 seed Serena. What did she do? She beats Shareva. Shareva almost won the match, but she didn't. And Date Crum from Japan beat Anki Huber 6-2, 6-3. So she'll face Serena in the next round. B. Date Crum. The 16 seed Ivanovic takes down Potter in straight sets. I don't know. And it will be Shaka Daisy who beat Kerry Reed. So Shaka Daisy will move on to face Ivanovic. The 10 seed Martina Hingis takes down Mary Carrillo, putting her back to the NBC booth, or the ESPN booth, I should say. Gibson Star Space. Well, once I delete everything. And Kathy Jordan beats Dimitrova, so big win for America. So big win for her. She now has Hingis to worry about. The 5 seed Chrissy Everett takes down Sue Barker, the battle of the women's tennis, the tennis masterminds. Everett doing her job for ESPN, Sue Barker for the BBC, and Everett beat her. And Sugiyama-san beats Ivan Mioli in 3 sets. So Sugiyama will face Everett. So it's Japan, US twice. 3C Steffi Graf beats Jill Jury like there's no chance. And she'll face Virginia Wade, who beat Amanda Klitzer. So Wade versus Graf. And as I said about Stove's thing, who was that person she faced in the 1977 Wimbledon final? That was none other than Virginia Wade on home turf, in front of the Queen, no less. 13th seed Tracy Austin takes down Rosie Castles in straight sets, giving America some hope. And Barbara Jordan was trying to do something, but Amanda Nikova with the wins. There's Tracy. The 19th Davenport, the second last American to go first. There you go. Beats Yana Novotna 6-4, 6-4. Everyone knows Novotna from the 93 Wimbledon when she choked the final to Steffi Graf and cried on the Duchess of Kent's shoulder. But 5 years later, she did win Wimbledon again. And Sukova of Czechia beats Frumholz. Tough first set, but Sukova will face Davenport. Justine Henin beats Dokic quite easily. And she will face Lisa Raymond, who beats Natty Telsiak. So a total of 1, 2, 3 American flags on the left side and 6 on the right side. So we have 9 Americans out of 32. Anyway, wild card matches. Stove Maliva. It'll be Maliva with the win. And it will be Gugulan who beats Sabatini. Pierce versus Morosova. Pierce with the big win. Yeah, Morosova, like, really? The 17th champion Facario loses to Marasmo. So it's an all French round of 16. Pierce versus Marasmo. Sorry, Sanchez Facario. And the other seeds. So non-American matchups: Russia, China. Sharapova losing to Li Na in the second set. So Li Na, do your job. Ivanovic versus Shakadesi. Sees Shakadesi win herself to the round of 16. Oopsie daisies. Say daisies. And it will be Steffi Graf beating Virginia Wade in 3 sets. So that's all we got. Kuznetsova versus Allen. Against Leslie Allen. And Leslie Allen with the shocker over Kuznetsova. So Allen will move on to the 316. She's the first American to get there. Tracy Austin gets taken up by Mandakova. So big loss for her. She doesn't get Graf though. Hingis loses to Kathy Jordan. Big win for Kathy Jordan. She beats Hingis to move on. Davenport, 9th seed, loses to Sokova. So 2 Czechia legends with the win. And Henin beats Lisa Raymond. So no chance for America. So Henin will face Sokova. Hey. Hi. Venus beats Kurtikova so easily. So she gets Lena. Everett beats Sugiyama. She'll face Kathy Jordan. So we know one All-American matchup. Serena beats Grum. She gets Shakadesi. She beats Nick Grum. And Navratilova beats Wozniacki. She lost the first set, but narrowly won. So she gets Allen. So 6 Americans are in. The funny thing is, there are 2 little 4 people pods, if you will. Pierce versus Marasmo goes first, and it was Mary Pierce with the win over Marasmo. I wish I could change her flight to Canada and give Canada some hope. But obviously I can't. Gugulan loses to Believa. So Believa and Pierce, someone's going to the semifinals. coming out of freaking nowhere. Henan and Sukova. It is Henan who easily beat Sukova. That wasn't even close. And she will get Staffy who beat Matakova like it was nothing. So it's Henan Graf in the quarters. As for the ladies, Venus goes first because of her seeding. She beats Lena in 3 sets, so she's looking good. And Chris Evert, the 5 seed, beats Kathy Jordan. Jordan almost pulled the upset, but Everett wins. Will it be Everett versus Sarita? No, it won't. Shaka Daisy does it again. Sarita thought she was going to face Everett, and it would be an epic 4-lady group with Henan, Graf, Everett, and Serena. One of those 4 would go on to the final. But no, it's not. Right to the left side, Maliva and Pierce. Who cares about them? Navratilova beats Allen in straight sets, so she gets Venus. So you got some very key matchups. You got Navratilova versus Venus. You got Henan versus Graf. And then you got Maliva versus Pierce and Everett versus Shaka Daisy. So Maliva Pierce goes first. And it will be Mary Pierce who beats Maliva, so she's going to the semifinals. I was just wishing you had a Canadian flag because it would have been nice. Henan versus Graf goes second because of the non-American. And it's Graf who will move on to the semifinals. Wait, who won the Grand Slam? It was Venus. Yeah, Venus has won a Grand Slam, and so has Martina. And they have to face each other, too. Fuck. Quarterfinal number 3 sees Everett beat Shaka Daisy to face Steffi Graf, so that's a great matchup of legends. Chrissy Everett of the late 70s against Steffi Graf of the 80s. And it was Martina who beats Venus in straight sets, so Martina will face Pierce. Mary Pierce, the only interloper from the from the top 16 seeds, will play Navratilova, and they'll make it the first semifinal. And Navratilova lost the first set by tiebreak, won the second by tiebreak, and then 6-4. So Navratilova almost botched it, but she is in the final. And it will be Steffi Graf who will face Martinez. So the battle of the ages, the early 80s Navratilova against the late 80s Graf. So Graf beats Everett. So Martina will face Graf. Graf, the 3 seed, took care of Joe Dury quite easily. Navratilova took care of Rosicky in straight sets. Martina, 3 sets against Wozniacki, straight sets against Allen, straight against Venus, and then 3 sets against Mary Pierce. Graf, on the other hand, 3 sets against Wade, 2 against Mantakova, 2 against Henan, and 3 against Everett. So I don't know what you could make of it. And Staffy does have the number 1 seeding, so Staffy did beat Martina. And that was the first tournament they faced, week 2 in Amelia Island. Steffi Graf did beat Martina in the semifinals. Maioli, Wade, and Kleisters lost to Martina, but Graf beat her. And then in Orlando, she lost to Monica Seles. Second round, Italian Open, she got to the final against Henan and lost. Barcelona, she got to the semis, but Venus beat her. Germany in the final, she beat Capriati, Austin, Venus, and Sanchez Vicario just to get Martina Hingis, but she loses to Martina. Melbourne, she lost to Shareva somehow. Swiss Open, she lost semis to Sanchez Vicario. French Open, she was number 2. She took down Garrison, Jezebek, Ivanovic, Sharapova, and Austin. Sharapova, Austin, and then Chrissy Everett in the finals. So, nicely done. Wimbledon, she was number 1. Beat Sukova, Kuznetsova, and Azarenka before Venus ruined her. She got her revenge this tournament. Well, she beat Rosicky, Wozniacki, Leslie Allen, shocking everyone to get to Sweet 16. Then Venus, then Mary Pierce, who was number 28. Steffi, the number 3 woman in the world, lost to Amanda Kutzer. Lost to Kutzer in the first round of Palm Beach. And then Amelia Island, after beating Mrazova, Sukova, Henan, and then Martina, she lost to Chrissy Everett. Then in Orlando, she went to the finals, beat Jazabek, Hingis, Monica, and then Serena in the final to move on. French Open, she was number one. She took it down Taekon, Savina, Sabatini, and Sanchez Vicara before ever being in the semis. She actually didn't face any lightweights either. Nobody outside the top 20. Wimbledon, she was number two. Then she took down some lightweights. She took down Maresmo, Na, and Maliva before beating Sellis and Everett, which was huge for Graf, and then lost to Venus in the final. And then the U.S. Open, she took down Dury, Wade, Mandlikova, Henin, and Everett, all in sequential order. So basically now she's got to face the number one in the world.
Quiet, please. Navratilova to serve.
Who's looking for a second Grand Slam?
Play.
But will Graf end it?
Out. Low 15. 15 all. 15 30. 30 all. 40 30. Game Navratilova. First game. Fifteen low. 30 low. 40 low. 40 15. Game Graf. One game all, first set. Out. Out. 15 low. Out. Out. 30 low. 30 15. 40 15. Out. Game Navratilova. Navratilova leads 2 games to 1 first set. Low 15. 15 all. 30 15. 40 15. 40 30. Game Graf. 2 games all, first set. Fifteen low. 30 low. Out. 30 15. 30 all. 40 30. Game Navratilova. Navratilova leads 3 games to 2 first set. Fifteen low. 30 low. 40 love. Out. 40 15. Out. Game, grab. 3 games all, first set. Love 15. 15 all. 30 15. 40 15. Out. Game, Navratilova. Navratilova leads 4 games to 3. First set. Fifteen love. 15 all. Out. 30 15. 40 15. Game, grab. 4 games all, first set.
These two really like to fight.
15 love. Out. 15 all. 30 15. Out. 30 all. 40 30. Out. Game, Navratilova. Navratilova leads 5 games to 4, first set. Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. Out. 30 15. 40 15. grab. 5 games all, first set. Fifteen love. 15 all. 15 30. 30 all. 40 30. 'Game, Navratilova. Navratilova leads 6 games to 5, first set.
Navratilova could win that. Could win that set, I should say. Oh, no,
15 love.
30
30 love. Out. 30-15.
Out.
30 all. 40-30. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage. Graph. Game. Graph. 6 games all. First set. Tie break.
Ooh, we have a tie break, baby.
Out.
1-0. Graph. 1-all.
Out. Out.
2-1. Navratilova. 3-1. Navratilova. 3-2. Navratilova. 4-2. Navratilova.
Out.
5-2. Navratilova.
Out.
5-3. Navratilova. 6-3. Navratilova.
Out.
6-4. Navratilova. 6-5. Navratilova. Game and first set. Navratilova. 7 games to 6.
Wow. These two really deserve top billing for keeping this huge. And it was Navratilova who wins. So Martina wins the Grand Slam. Second Grand Slam out of 3. So she's done pretty well. Winning 2 Grand Slams. And she's still number 1. Like, really. Graf has jumped up to number 2 out of Serena, who has not won a tournament. Monica Seles hasn't won a tournament. Davenport hasn't won. Sharapova hasn't won. Kuznetsova. Savita. Jaeger. Jaeger? Utah. Navratilova and Graf. Sharapova hasn't won a tournament. Clijsters has, I think, right? Clijsters has. Austin has. Kuznetsova has. Yeah. No. Sofina has not. Gabby has. Sofina has not won a tournament. Jaeger has not won a tournament. I think all these girls have not. Wait, Lisa Raymond has. I didn't notice that. I see Lisa Raymond. Okay. So, how about Serena? How about Celis? How about Panan? No, she wants Davenport. Yes. Clijsters. Yeah, Tracy's won. Google has won. Ivanovic has won. Say. So, Jaeger will jump up to number 5. Sue Barker will jump up to number. Let's jump up. Yeah, no. Carlene Bassett. Novotna and Raymond. Oh no, Raymond can't. She's won a tournament. Sorry. Lisa Raymond has won a tournament. Forget about that. So yeah, Carlene Bassett will get that last spot. And she will have to deal with Kathy Jordan in the Kuznetsova group. So Bassett will probably have a. Carlene Bassett might have a decent draw, if you will. So we'll see what happens. We go back to normal. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.